Today we're going to talk about the bad things in your life. The bad things that happen to you, then the fact that you are like, why my life sucks so much? Why this happened to me? Why? Why do I deserve this? I'm a good man. Why? Seriously, I'm such a pure creature. I'm so profound and intelligent. I have so much great potential inside of me compared to everyone else around me that is dumb, that is miserable, unintelligent, and all of those bad qualities. But why those bad things happen to me, man? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this. I deserve the opposite, in fact. But why do those things happen to me? That's something I don't understand. That is you. That was me before too. But what I got to realize after analyzing this and just accepting this, because that's what happened. Those bad things happened in your life for a reason. Nothing in this world, in fact, happens without a reason. Those crap that you have been through, it happened for a reason. If the things that happened to you didn't happen to you, you will not be here right now. For example, let me give you my examples. I've been through bullying as a kid. People picked on me, not physically, not too much. I mean, I had some snowball fights in the winter or something, things like this, putting snow in my face, and yeah. But besides that, nothing really too much physically. It was all an emotional thing. People picking on me because I was weak, because I was ugly, fat, And as a kid, those things impact you very strongly. They break you apart. It's crazy, man. And they literally just make you build yourself, build you for the rest of how much you let it be. For the rest of your life, for the rest of your childhood, for the rest of that day. It now depends on you, but it's like a poison that got into you. And it will stay there and keep you down and damaged as long as you let it stay there. But now I want to talk about those. Why they were great for me, for example. If I have not been through those things, through that bullying as a kid, through the damage, I would not be here today, trying to help you to get out of those crap too. Why would I be here? Why would I want to help other people like me? Why would I ever care about mental health and people in that stereotype of mine? Weak, very easily influenceable, Why would I care? If I was not to go through that, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't do this kind of job, helping other people get out of that rut too. Why would I? Seriously, if I would not be gone through that, no reason for me to be here. Absolutely no reason. Also, my sufferings for love, again, the same thing. Why would I want to help other people get out of their love problems if I wasn't to suffer myself from that? Why would I be here trying to help other people? No reason at all. No reason for me to record anything, man. Or another example from my life. Because I'm a metalhead myself. I'm a big fan of metal music, And I used to listen to a lot of metal when I was in high school. I mean, I still listen to it right now a lot, but then I was suffering a lot from it. Literally, I was listening to metal all day, all day, meaning while I was not at school, of course. Listen all day and just destroying myself, suffering. I was not listening to feel great, to just headbang to it. I was doing that too, but in general, the majority of my reasoning was to suffer from that music, you know. I was not an emotional eater. I was not good doing drugs, smoking, or things like this. But I was using music as my drug to just suffer and cope with the crap in my life. And because of that, now recently I started to learn drums. I started to want to record music myself, talking about my sufferings. If I didn't have my problems in my real life, I wouldn't got to metal music, because I would not have any reason to, because that's how I started. That was the reason for me to listen to metal music, for using it as a drug in my suffering. And if this didn't happen, the listening of the music, I wouldn't want to start to learn drums. And with learning drums, if I didn't start to learn drums, I wouldn't record albums. I wouldn't go to concerts. Things that didn't happen, by the way. Those things didn't happen. But it's like things that could happen, that I want to happen. I want to make albums talking about my sufferings. I want to go to concerts. I want to do a lot of things. I want to grow in fame. I want people to know me for my music, alright? So a lot of things that I can do, and that will make me so happy, so proud of myself, and people will greet me, will also be in love with me. And that, I'll not get to that. I wouldn't have the possibility to go to that if I was not suffering to that music before, you know. It all came from my sufferings, from the problems in my life. Who knows? For now I'm just learning drums. I don't even have drums. I just have like burning. I just have drumsticks, you know. I don't have drums, I use chairs. I was picking chairs to play to learn drums, right? Because I can do that. But you know, the transition to drums, it's pretty easy if you know how to play the chairs. But yeah, anyway, for now I'm just learning drums. I have no music produced. I have lyrics written, very obscene lyrics and very dark. But yeah, you will see them. You will see my music if I actually get to do music, which I kind of have to. That's who I feel I am. I have to do something in this art domain. If not theater, if not making movies, I have to make music or something. I have to create some kind of art or of some kind. You know, I also was a coach in real life before getting here. I was a fitness coach, even though you can't really believe that because I'm a little fat right now. I was more in shape before, but that's, you know, another story, because I was fat before. I was more fat. I was like 110 kilos plus 20 kilograms, got to 90 kilos, and I had a result. I had a transformation with which I could inspire people and make clients from it, you know. If I was in great shape when I started that job, which was a physical job, you know, it was a one-on-one coaching, I wouldn't have too much success, you know. It would be harder for me to get new clients because I wouldn't have any transformation. I would be like, if I was in great shape at the beginning, I would be like, alright, I knew what you have to do to lose weight, I knew what you have to do to put muscle. And people would be like, yeah, you know, but like, have you done it yourself? And I would be like, no, I have not done it myself. But look, I did myself, because I had weight to lose. It was a blessing. It was an actual blessing, the surplus weight. Now, how I got here? Because that coaching that I did before did not involve making videos on YouTube. it was a coaching one-on-one. So I was talking to people in real life, physically one-on-one. You know, I was seeing them at our club. I was talking to them online on video calls. It was not something like making videos and lives how it's here on YouTube. It's like talking to multiple people at the same time. No, there you had to talk to one person at a time. And what happened with that job? Because I'm not practicing it anymore. I had to take a break because I don't know what happened in my life. But I started to binge it like crazy. I had so many cravings. I was so unhappy and hateful in my life. I started to become my old self again. Because with that job, I kind of started to become more happy, more calm, like more detached from my past self. But I really don't know, I can't remember, man, what happened, really, how I made this transition. But like, I put on like 10 kilograms of fat, man, in a couple of months. And I started to binge it, try to lose weight, binge it again, try to lose weight, binge it again, and so on and so forth. And I was like 100 kilos almost. It's crazy. And I had to quit that job. I couldn't be a coach anymore. I mean, I could, but I couldn't do it. Even though I still had some weight lost, because I was 110, and with the weight gain I got to like 100, so I still had some 10 kilos weight loss with which I could inspire people and be a coach with, but I couldn't. I was very ashamed of myself. And I just quit that job. I took a break, man. I'm still in the break right now, man. I could go anytime I want, man, back, but I still have weight to lose, man. And with that break, I thought about making videos on YouTube, going here. And that's what I'm doing, man. And now I'm here. Here I am, doing YouTube, building my course, making plans for my future, you know. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't got fat, if I didn't have those binge eatings out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. I don't know where I got them from, but if I didn't have took that break, I wouldn't be here trying to help you people worldwide, you know, you and everyone else that doesn't speak my native language, that doesn't, you know, that isn't from my country in the majority of cases, you know. Because I'm not a native English speaker, I'm Romanian. I speak Romanian, man, you know. I wanna talk to people worldwide, extend myself, because there's a limited number of people that speaks my language, right? But all the globe speaks English, pretty much. So, you know, I have more potential, more abundance, or whatever. So, you know, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, man. Because, you know, everything happens to us in our benefit. Good things happen to us to make us better, and bad things happen to us to challenge us, to make us stronger, alright? To not make us more adaptable, resistant, you know, to get to stand for our own opinions, you know. Life challenges us. That's what problems are. They either challenge us to change ourselves, or just happen to us, get in our life, to get us off a track that is not meant for us. You know, I've got fat, man. I quit my one-on-one coaching, and with that I got here, making videos, man. And I made a plan for YouTube, man. I honestly, when I think about it, it's crazy how great this is going to get, man. Even though now I suck at this making videos. I really hate it. I don't like it at all, man. I can't organize my ideas, and I'm making those videos too longer than they should be, you know. But I will get better, man. And I know what I have to do, man. It's a matter of getting better and a matter of time. And a matter of doing. That's it. Because I know how to make it. I just have to get better at doing what I do. Man. So yeah, things that happen in your life, they happen to you for a reason, alright? As bad as they may look, as upset as you are on them, but they happen for a reason. Maybe you don't know it right now. I don't say you can just find out right now what's your reason to analyze, because you can't. Well, at least I can't. Just think about why this happens to me, why something happens to me. But when I get to see it with my own eyes, when I start to suspect why, just indirectly, not directly, but I'm like, the idea comes into my mind of like, maybe that's why it happens. And I'm like, oh, interesting, maybe that's really what happens, man. Everything happens to you with a reason, man. For you to become someone else. For you to do something else. And I understand the things that you go through, alright? But the things like, everything happens for a reason, man. You know, there are a lot of examples of bad things that could happen to you for different reasons. For example, maybe you have been into a relationship and she left you, or somehow you broke, right? Now you're not in a relationship anymore. Now, you know, you're also suffering for her. But the thing is like, that breakup, or that, you know, that failure of getting her happened for a reason, man. Maybe for you to find someone better. Maybe for you to turn your anger and sadness into a form of art. You know, to make music, to make movies or things like those. That could be a possibility. That's surely something that happens to me. Like with music, I wanna do like metal music in which I put all my pain and frustration into them. Is it a good thing? A healthy thing to do? I don't know. But it's something that I will do, you know? And people might judge me. They will judge me, and you know? And it's a negative. I will put a lot of negative energy into that. And I don't know again if it's a productive thing to do. But it's something that's like, yeah, Chicago has to do it, man. I have to do it. It's something like, yeah, of course I'm making music. Of course I'm doing some form of art, of creation, because that's who I am, man. That's who I think I am, right? So I kinda have to do it, man. Whatever I'm talking about, I'm going to do some form of art. And you do your own thing, you know? For me it's music. I have chosen this because I listened to music all the time when I was a kid. The metal music, like all my high school. Metal music all day long. For you maybe it's something else, man. For you maybe it's like movies, or maybe it's like, I don't know what kind of art, you know, different forms of art. And you can turn your negative things that happen to you into art, put them there, or I don't know. Again, break up to find someone better. Break up to stay single and focus on specific things, on focusing on your life, you know. As I said in a previous video, which I'm going to put it to you, just for you to see it, you know. Like, you know, you're now single. For you to focus on your job, to find your job, your meaning in life, starting taking action regarding it, starting caring about it, you know, putting all your soul and everything into it, and woman becoming something like secondary in your life, something optional in your life even, because you have your job, you know what you have to do. So women are just something great to have. It's not something mandatory. Like it's for you right now because you're desperate to have girls, to have sex, and to get into relationships. You are. I know. I understand it. You know? But the fact that you're single right now, your singleness, your you know, the fact that you couldn't get a girl, you know, it happened for a reason, man. For a reason which you don't see right now. A reason that you can suspect right now. But it's a reason that you will see for sure one day or another. It's important just for you to take action in your life, you know. Just don't stay in your bed all day and be like, alright. Like, revelations will come and things like this. Don't stay in bed like waiting for things to happen. No, don't do that, man. You will become great, and you know, life works. when you live it, when you do things, like you don't just stay and don't do anything to life and expect to meet new people, expect to feel about better about yourself, expect to do money, you know. I'll put right here a video for you to watch right now about girls, about when should you start dating, man. Because you wanna date, you wanna fuck, but when do you start it, man? How you do it? Because you will get there, you will get to fuck, you will get to love a woman and that for a woman to love you. But when that happens, man, how it happens, watch that video, man, and see all that there is to see, man, to talk. Yeah, keep it simple, logical, and clear, man. See you next time, see you in that video.